It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see this team's creative quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. Hope y'all ready for this one. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
Well, the skies certainly aren't cooperating, Brock, but for a lot of those guys on the fields, this is perfect football weather. As we welcome you to another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you got quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And this contest is officially underway. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And we're going to look at their QB. I know my partner Brock Heward's excited about this guy, one of the league's few lefties at the position.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
Give him 13 on that play. And that'll give him a first down. Now a give running right. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll run here on first down. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. From the 27. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Drops back. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. That one's complete right side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 down.
And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has it at the 11. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They go play action on 1st. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Toss play, short side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors and their running back about to get back to work. And you can see he's valued well beyond his work just as a runner. He's leading NFL backs in receiving touchdowns late in this season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 29. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. He'll get this complete to White. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 36. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he makes the Heffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
That one right down the middle. And his guys drive their lead to 11.
14, our home team, 3.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Kickoff taken at the 13. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. It's into the hands of White. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give him a 1st down. Plowing up the middle. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a 44-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Kadarius Toney now to return it. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Lone back gets the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, Those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And this one does not go far. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They give it to him again. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that gives them the first. Back to throw now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, here's a handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing a run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll give them a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Running back sent in motion. Brought in right side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be a first down. He tosses right to the short side. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Intercepted in the end zone.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back. Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
This offense ready to get going again now. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. The running back gets it on the draw. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Now we have our 2-minute warning. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Setting up a throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hits him on the ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's picked up by the defense. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Here comes their offense out again. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Lining up now to try the extra point. And he hits the extra point. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Tony now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play action on 1st down. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. They kick the running back in motion. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while, you know.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys take the lead just before halftime. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And these guys push their lead to 6. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. This return makes it up to the 25. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. So we've reached halftime. Only a 6-point difference between these clubs. Now we're on to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman ready to bring us the E. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. Teams are back out on the field. Everyone is set, and the second half is underway. This is taken in at the 13. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The home teams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Ball at the 33 for first down. And he drives this forward until they bring him down at the 38-yard line. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the 38. Complete out to the right.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
From the gun on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
2nd and 13. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. Now this offense ready to head back out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, if the word safety was used, and it's not a lot in NFL locker rooms, but if it was at halftime, it was about safe throws, good decisions, consistent plays. It was not about a safety to begin this second half, and that's what we nearly saw. Not the kind of start this offense wanted. It's got to overcome a bit of adversity.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Back to the well again. And this one doesn't go far. Call it around 3, and that leaves them with 4th down.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 47. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Desmond King up to make the tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. The offense getting set to go. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. On 1st down, they'll run. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 24. This one taken in by Baker. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Handoff now from the gun.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
On now comes their punter. Matt Hawk will kick it away. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be their football coming up. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Another carry for him. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
3rd and 6.
Dropping back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From midfield now. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 41-yard line.
From the 41. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And they're going to have a 1st down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's still just a 1-score game as we resume play in the 4th. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
It's complete to Hopkins. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. Well, the officials are going to have to take another look at this one. Kyle Shanahan's challenging that call. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
So not only do they not get the result that they wanted, but they're going to lose what could be a very valuable timeout too. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Washington now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense headed back to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him on the slant. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's a give up the middle. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll run here on 1st down. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. He's gonna throw this one. Completes this one to Baker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's a handoff up the gut. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. Doesn't make the connection.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
One of the tight ends in motion left. To the air, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. He'll take this at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From midfield on 2nd down. It's into the hands of White. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And they'll have 1st down. Throwing from the gun. They did it! He made the interception! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And it's still largely a rough outline, Brock. Not a finalized picture just yet, but our playoffs are starting to take shape. 1st and 10 from the 41. Option give here. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now looking to throw. He's got Thomas on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll give him a 1st down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He's on the move. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. Connects with the open man downfield. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys trail by a couple. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They'll try and punch it in. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5. Here he is to throw. And he will take this in. Touchdown! These guys make them pay for turning it over. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
He'll begin his return from the 11. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Back out runs their offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. First down, ball at the 36. To throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. That one complete to Hopkins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Throwing now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw it. He'll get this complete to White. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Here he is to throw. This throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Has it in close. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he isn't going to get it. They wanted those two to feel a little bit more comfortable, but hey, they're still just moments away from a victory. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. A nice showing here from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.